Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Scott, your Media Resource Specialist at Cockrell Middle School. I'm going to walk through Canvas with you guys, give you a little tutorial as you're first logging in so you know some of the things you need to set up and give you a quick little overview. So the first thing you need to know is that to get to Canvas, you are going to go to canvas.mckinneyisd.net. Okay, it has to be canvas.mckinneyisd.net. If you go to canvas.com or canvas.net, it's not the one that's specifically for McKinney and you're not going to be able to log in. So canvas.mckinneyisd.net. So once I go to that site, your login is going to be your student ID, so S and your student number, and then your password. So I'm going to log in, and this is, if you are on your own personal device, this is something you may want to click Stay Signed In so that you're always signed in. So when your Canvas opens up, it's on your dashboard, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, but the first thing you're going to really want to look at is setting up your notifications. That way when your teacher changes or edits something in your course or puts out an announcement, you get a notification. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my account up here, and I'm going to go to my settings. And in my settings, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom, and I'm going to see how I'm being notified. So right here, I'm being contacted by my email address, and it's my McKinney ISD one. If you, the email address in here, it should default to your student email address, your name at student.mckinneyisd.net, and that is where you want it to go. You do not want to add a personal email address, and there's a couple of reasons why, but the most important one is that in a little bit when you add your Google integration so that you can use your Google Drive in Canvas, if it's a personal email address, it kind of causes a little glitch in the system. So you want to make sure that this is your McKinney ISD one, so it's your first name dot your last name, last 3 digits of your student ID number at student.mckinneyisd.net. So that goes right there. You can also add another contact. So if you wanted to, you could click on this and you could add your cell phone number so you get a text message. If you had a personal email address and you also wanted to be notified on there, you could add that by clicking on email and adding that, and it would be a secondary notification. Okay, so I'm not going to add either of those, but once you have ensured that this is correct, what you're going to do next is you're going to come back up and you are going to click on notifications. You can also get there just from clicking on accounts. So notifications. And in notifications, you can set it up where when a teacher edits or changes or adds something, you get a notification right away. You can get a daily summary, a weekly summary, or nothing at all. And so depending on your courses, this is going to look different for everybody. Now for me, if I were a student in a class, I would want to know immediately when a due date changed, or when an announcement was added, or when something was graded. I may only want to know once a week if a grading policy changes or if course content's added. This is going to kind of be at your own preference. I would definitely, though, consider putting notify me right away for a due date change or an announcement, because that's probably something important. But there's lots of things on here, and yours may look a little bit different because I'm a teacher in a course, but it's going to have similar buttons. So just choose what you want to be notified right away, daily, weekly, or never. So once you set that up, you don't have to click save or do anything like that. You just change that here by clicking on the buttons and changing where the green falls. So set up your notifications, and once you've done that, then we're going to talk a little bit about some of these buttons over here. So when you first log into your Canvas account, it automatically shows up as your dashboard. And if this is your first time logging in, your dashboard is going to be the courses that you're enrolled in, but it may not be all of them. And what happens a lot of times is you're looking at your dashboard and you don't see one of your classes. If you do not see a class here that you need, chances are it's in your courses button. So I am missing a course. I am missing my personal course that I have created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on courses, and I'm going to click on all courses, and then I can see every course I'm enrolled in. Now I have a lot of courses because I'm a teacher. I can also see next year you'll be able to see courses that you were previously enrolled in. Okay, so up here you'll notice some of them have stars next to them. If the star next to the course is colored in, it's going to show up on my dashboard. If the star is empty, it's not going to show up on my dashboard. So this is where you can decide what you want to have on your dashboard and what you want to not have on your dashboard. So I can click next to some stars and I can change out what I have on my dashboard, and I don't have to click save or do anything else. When I click back on my dashboard, that will have updated. So that's what it'll look like. Another thing to know that's important is right here you have a calendar button, and if you click on calendar, your classes should have things added to the calendar and they will be color coded. I don't have anything in my calendar because I'm, well, I do have stuff in my calendar, but I'm not a student in any courses, but it will color code based on the course. So if you have an algebra course, it might be pink. Your history course might be purple, and you'll be able to tell from this key down here. All right, so if you're looking at your dashboard and you open up a course, I'm going to open up Cockrell Middle School. In this course, you'll see your home page, and then over here you'll have modules. You won't have all of these buttons because you're a student. When you click on modules, all of your work will be lined up right here, and you'll be able to click through those. All right, so I'm going to go over here back to my home. And one last thing I want to show you guys is your Google Drive. So when you are first logging in, you're going to have to authorize your Google Drive in your courses to be able to use your Google account, your Google Drive in Canvas, which will be great because you'll be able to view documents your teacher puts in there, and when the time comes, you'll be able to submit documents through your Google Drive. So mine's already authorized, but what you'll do to authorize yours is you'll click on Google Drive, and when you click on Google Drive, mine is going to pop up. But what will happen for you guys is that it will say, oh, mine won't. So see, here we go. This is perfect. So it says log in. So you click authorize. And this is the single sign-on screen. So you'll log in with your student ID and your password. And once you log in, you just make sure that it's your school email address. Not your personal, not your mom and dad's, but your McKinney ISD or student.McKinney ISD address. And you're going to say allow, and Google Drive will authorize. And so then you'll be able to use your Google Drive in Canvas. Now, if for some reason this does not work when you go to authorize it, you can talk to your teacher. You're going to double check to make sure you are in your student.mckinneyisd.net account. If all else fails, you're going to come and you're going to see me in the Learning Commons or Miss Klebos, and we will see if we can get it going. There's also a help button over here. Canvas has its own little help button. If something's not working, something's not functioning properly, you can click on help, and you can report a problem if something's wrong with Canvas. You probably won't have to do that. Usually your teacher or I can help you with that, but that's another good thing to know. So that's kind of a quick overview of Canvas and what it looks like and what it'll be like for you. So you're logging in for the first time, and when you get in, you'll be able to see your courses and you'll be able to see everything that's in them. Your parents can log in using their Home Access Center account and see the same things that you see. So if you have any questions or you need anything, just head on down to the Learning Commons and I will help you, or let your teacher know and we'll find a time to get together with you. All right, thanks so much.